Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with the C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today we're going to read for the collective of Aries, the Aries collective. See what sort of messages Spirit has for y'all today. Aries collective. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that little like button. Hit the little bell notification, drop down and say hello. Hello. Aries. Let's find out what's new. What's new for Aries? All right. Universe, Source, Spirit, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for what's new coming for Aries. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Aries. Walking away from something, or somebody's walking away from something. The Two of Wands. Aries, I feel like you are walking away from anything that makes you suffer. Coming up here shortly, you are just going to put your final foot down. You're like, nope, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not putting my energy into it anymore. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like you are all out of fucks to give. You ain't got no little fucks. You ain't got no flying fucks. You ain't got no F's to give whatsoever. There's a person here that is out to win at all costs, you know, and you ain't part of that. Like you're like, I'm not stepping on people to get to where I need to be, then I don't need to be there. If I need to step on somebody to get to where I need to be, then that ain't for me. Might be with a job. Might be with a job, might be with a person, might just be with a living situation. You know, some of y'all might just be tired of your roommates, tired of constantly picking up after somebody. But I think you're putting your foot down. You're putting your foot down and you're like, that's the way it is and that's the way it's going to be. You're off to something new. You want something with compassion. You want equal give or take. You want roommates that pick up after themselves, that don't eat your last gluten-free freaking whatever burrito in the refrigerator, you know, that share reasonably. That are like, if there's 12 sodas in the thing and there's this many of us, then each of us gets that many. You know, like you're putting your foot down on some stuff, Aries. I think you had your final straw, you know, like enough is enough. You're done with it. If you haven't done it already, you're about to. You're just done. You're done with whatever sort of anything that is causing you suffering, whether it be your coworkers, your roommates, your life partners, your parents, your friends, your any of it. You know, you're putting your foot down. Like, no, I'm not doing that, and it's taking you some strength to do it. You finally got the strength, or you will have the strength to do it, Aries. You know, everything you've tried before hasn't worked. You know, it makes you feel like this is an Aries card. Right now we have Aries, Leo. What else do we got here? Aquarius, 2 Aries cards. We got Aries on top of Aries. We got Leo on top of Aries. That's what I meant to say. Leo on top of Aries. But whatever you've tried before hasn't worked. So you're putting your final foot down. Got that final foot down. You know, you may have been real indecisive about this compassion here, you know? Indecisive about if putting your foot down was going to, if it's not fair, you know? And I think you've made the final decision that whatever you're about to put your foot down on is completely fair. You know, the only people that are upset at you for putting up your boundaries are people that are profiting from you having none. So if you've just let these people do whatever they've been doing, you know, and you've asked them, hey, can you please not do that? Or, hey, can you please, you know, be a little bit more mindful of the fact that we're all sharing this space, you know, or that we all need to pitch in, we all need to do this, you know, we all need to work together as a team. And I don't think any of those attempts have worked before. So I think that you are putting your final foot down, like, nah, this is the way that it is. This is the way that it's going to be. You know, you've had some real uncertainty about if you should step forward with your foot down or not, but I think you've got the strength now to do it. You might be worried about who you're going to hurt, you know. You might be worried about other people's feelings, but I mean, in all honesty, have they been worried about how their behavior has made you feel? You know what I mean? How picking up after them has made you feel. How having to go in and tell them, okay, we all live here. We all do this. We all need to pitch in on this. You know, have they given any sort of thought or compassion about your standpoint there? Probably not. We've got the Faith card. You got somebody moving. I think you've figured it out, you know. Somebody is very God, words. What am I trying to say here? Like, you've got all your I's dotted and your T's crossed and your little J's crossed. You've got all that you need, all the evidence you need, all of the understanding that you need. Like, you might be worried that you might be hurting somebody's feelings, you know, but these people aren't worried about hurting your feelings, Aries. And it's not a reckless decision. Like, if the King of Wands was in the reverse, then it would be a reckless decision. You know, you'd be flying off the handle for no reason. But I think you have plenty of reason here to put your foot down. If you're feeling one way about some shit, but you've been just keeping your words silent because you feel like you might be doing something reckless, or you might be hurting somebody's feelings, or, you know, that you might be being too harsh. I don't think so. I think it's time to put your foot down, Aries. You know, say what you need to say. Take the actions you need to take in order for you to feel safe, in order for you to feel like you're working on part of a team. Like, they say there's no I in teamwork, but there sure is an I in teamwork. Like, everybody has to do their part in order for it to work as a team. And I don't feel like there's any sort of teamwork here. This could be a roommate situation, a house situation, a work situation. Could be all of the above, but I think you've had enough, Aries. I think you've had enough. All right, those are your messages for right now, for today. Your quick little what's new with Aries. I believe that you are going to put your foot down, Aries. Like, enough is enough. And you're going to find the strength to do that, and not in a condescending way, in a matter-of-fact way. Like, no, this is what needs to be done in order for all of us to work together as a team. If there are, you know, 12 sodas in a thing, and there's 4 people that live here, then each of us should get this and this and this. Not one person gets this and this person gets that. And, you know, then I come home and ain't nothing there. You know what I mean? Make sure you put your foot down, set your boundaries, because the only people that are profiting from you not having boundaries are the people that are profiting from you not having boundaries. You know, then they get to eat extra. They get to do this extra. You get to pick up after them because they know you will, you know? So put your foot down, Aries. I think you have permission to put your foot down. All right? And until next time, Nacho Mama out. Vroom, beep, beep.